He created a world where mice talk, dreams walk, and anything is possible. But once, Walt Disney was just a poor kid with a pencil, a head full of ideas, and no one who believed in him. This is not just the story of a man. This is the story of what happens when you refuse to give up on your imagination. Walt Disney was born in 1901 in Chicago, but grew up in a quiet farm town in Missouri. As a boy, he woke up before dawn to deliver newspapers. His hands were numb in the cold, but he carried a notebook. Every break he got, he sketched. Horses, people, cartoons. No one around him took it seriously. But young Walt, he already knew. He was meant to create. He applied for his first job as a cartoonist at a newspaper. They rejected him, said he had no talent. Even worse, they told him he lacked imagination. The man who would build Disneyland was told he wasn't creative enough. That could have been the end. But Walt was just getting started. In his 20s, Walt started a small animation studio called Laugh-O-Gram. He made short films, magical, funny, ahead of their time. But the money ran out. He couldn't pay rent. His studio collapsed. With just $40 in his pocket, Walt bought a train ticket to California. No backup plan. Just a dream. And a suitcase full of drawings. In a tiny apartment, Walt and his brother Roy built a new studio. They came up with a cheerful, brave little mouse. That mouse became Mickey and changed animation forever. Walt voiced Mickey himself. He laughed through the character. And for the first time, the world listened. But success didn't make him comfortable. It made him dream even bigger. He poured every dollar he had into one huge gamble, a full-length cartoon called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. People laughed. They called it Disney's Folly. But in 1937, the lights dimmed. Audiences cried, laughed, and cheered. It was the first animated feature in history, and it made millions. Most would stop there. Not Walt. He wanted more than movies. He wanted people to live inside stories. In 1955, Disneyland opened, a place where fantasy became real. It wasn't perfect. On day one, rides broke down. It was too hot. But none of it mattered, because families were smiling. And Walt knew he had done it again. Even as his health faded, Walt began his most ambitious project, Disney World, a whole city of tomorrow. With monorails, resorts, and magic, but he would never see it completed. In 1966, Walt Disney passed away. His desk light, the one above his office window, still shines every night in his honor. He was rejected, bankrupt, called a fool, but Walt Disney never stopped imagining. Today, his name is on parks, films, and childhood memories around the globe. Because Walt proved something timeless. If you can dream it, you can do it.